John and Georgina own a timber home in a leafy street in Lismore. They survived the flood and are determined to stay.
The street feels different, it feels quiet, it feels less safe because there's not as many people living in the houses.
The street is deemed to be high risk, and many have moved out as part of a government buyback program.
The thought of vacant blocks is distressing because you've lost the fabric of the neighbourhood completely. So where there were families, you've got nothing.
Across Lismore, whole streets have been hollowed out, although many who wanted a buyback have missed out. Chris Lego rents this house from a friend. Under the buyback scheme, he's been offered the chance to move with the house to higher ground.
I find myself in this strange position of being gifted a giant house, but now I've got to figure out how to move it and where to move it to.
The state government has announced more land for housing will be made available nearby, but that won't be for another 2 years. Lismore has long been a colourful and vibrant city and a service centre for the region. The question for residents now is not just where they will be in 12 months' time, but what the city will look like for years to come. That's something government and organisations are turning their attention to as well.
This is the time to really reimagine things, don't do it the same, and I think that's what the appetite of the community is telling us.
The 2022 floods were the most costly Australian disaster on record. Lismore Council alone is facing a repair bill of almost $1.5 billion. It's now drawing up plans for what the city might look like in the future. And a university research program is asking residents for their ideas.
People are talking about orchards, people are talking about urban forestry, they're talking about recreation, bike trails.
We are hoping this process supports a kind of growing sense of the opportunities that exist in reconstruction.
In the wake of disaster, seeds of hope for a better future. Emma Rennie, ABC News, Lismore.